Welcome to today's 5-minute Bible study in the Gospel of John. We're still in John chapter 21. We've been looking at verses 15 through 19. Jesus' conversation with the Apostle Peter on the Sea of Galilee. And Jesus had asked the question, do you love me? He'd asked it 3 times. But notice the first time Jesus asked the question, there's a comparison. And let's talk about this. It's in verse 15. Now, when they had finished eating breakfast, Jesus said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of John, do you love me more than these? Yes, Lord, he said, you know that I love you. Did you notice the comparison? Do you love me more than these? Now, who are the than these that Jesus is referring to? What is the comparison? There's 2 possibilities. Now, remember, they're on the Sea of Galilee. The disciples had been fishing all night when they met Jesus on the shore. When Jesus said, do you love me more than these? He may have pointed to the fishing boats, the nets, the gear of the fishing trade. You remember, Peter originally was a fisherman along with his brother Andrew. Also, his partners were James and John. And when Jesus had first called them, he said, I'm going to make you fishers of men. So they were fishermen by occupation, fishermen by trade before they became disciples. That's what they loved to do. That's probably why they were fishing that night. They loved it. Jesus said, do you love me more than this? Do you love me more than how you've earned your living all of your life? Do you love me more than the thing you've done with most of the energy of your life? Do you love me more than your occupation, more than your job, more than your living? Even more than your hobbies? Do you love me more than you love these other things? Our love for Jesus must come above everything else. Our job, our career, our pursuits, our objectives, all those things can be and are very important. It's not that we don't love them, but we must love Jesus first. We must love Jesus above them. Or it may have been that Jesus simply pointed to the other disciples. You know, one of the disciples was the brother of Peter, it's Andrew. His friends, James and John, they'd been partners in business before following Jesus. And the other disciples he was all close to, they had been together for the years they had followed the Lord. He loved them. They were his brothers, his friends. Do you love me more than you love them? Again, our love for Jesus must be the first love of our life. Even more than we love our family and our friends and our companions, people we work with, people that form such a vital part of our life. It's not that our love for them is unimportant. It is very important. It's just that our love for Jesus must be first. You see, when Jesus calls us, he and he alone must be Lord. He must be the first love of our life, above and greater than any other love. It's not that this diminishes our love for others. Actually, when we love Jesus first, we love others more. When I love Jesus first, I love my family more. When I love Jesus first, I love my friends more. When I love Jesus first, I love my coworkers more. My love for him makes my love for them greater and deeper and more holy. But I must love him first. I must love him above all. He and he alone must be Lord. So Jesus was asking of Peter, do you love me? And do you love me first? Am I the first love, the primary love, the greatest love of your life? Am I your commitment? Am I your devotion above all else? Am I your Lord? And Jesus asked us the same thing. Do you love me first? Do you love me above all else? It's not that you don't love others. You do. But you love me first, Jesus says, and your love for me will sanctify your love for others. I must be first in your life. That's the way Jesus asked Simon Peter the question, do you love me more than these? And Peter said, yes, Lord, you know that I love you. You know that I love you first. You and you alone are Lord of my life. So the question comes, do you love me first above all else? Am I the Lord of your life? Hope you join us tomorrow. We still have more about this conversation to look at in our 5-minute Bible study in the Gospel of John.